What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Austin Show. Today we're looking at the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ace Duck and Mutagen Man 2-pack. So another Target exclusive Cartoon Turtles pack where we get Ace Duck that looks just like a pilot duck, which is pretty cool, and Mutagen Man, which is a pretty cool character and a nice design. So I'm excited to look at that. If we go around to the back, we can see two of the characters there and then all the other packs. So we've had all of them so far except for this Anthrax and Scumbug, which we have ordered but have not received yet. And this pack just looks really awesome along with all the others we've been looking at recently. So I'm excited to check out these as well. So let me go and get them open and we'll take a look at them together. So let's start off with Ace Duck. Ace Duck is a mutant duck pilot, and he was just a TV show character that the Turtles watch when they turn on the TV. There was an Ace Duck film festival, and so he's just a character from the TV. But it's awesome to get him here, so he is a duck pilot, as it said. So he does look like a humanoid duck, so, just as like a human, but as a duck. So he's got a duck head, some feathers all over him, some wings on his back, some duck-like hands, and, of course, flippery feet. And then he's a pilot, so he's got a pilot outfit on. So he's got the pilot jacket on, the brown leather jacket, with a hat as well. That looks pretty funny, and he's just got some blue pants, belt around his waist with some holsters, and just looks pretty cool. Just overall, I like the look on his jacket. So he's got like a bomb there, and then all sorts of feathers, so probably of like things he's killed. He's got a little logo there on the side that just looks like an egg with wings. So looks pretty cool overall. This is a fun looking character, and as you saw on her, his hat does fall off pretty easily, so it just kind of sits right up on his head, but we're going to take it off for now. So for movements, his head can twist all the way around there. He can look down that far, so pretty much just his beak hitting his chest, and then up that far as well. So pretty good movements overall there. For his shoulders, can come up 90 degrees and rotate around within there. We get the double elbow joint piece, so the upper joint and then the lower joint movement there, so it can pretty much fold up on itself. And then there are the rotations in there as well. The wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. He's got a bit of an ab crunch and a twist up in there, so he can crunch forward, crunch back, and twist all the way around. His hips can come up under 90 degrees there, out to the side a little bit, but there's a little bit of thigh twist in there as well. A double knee joint that bends up that far to the back, so pretty good there. And then the foot flexes back and forth and can twist side to side. And then we've got his wings on the back, so the wings can just flex back and forth and twist around there as well. So you can have them folded to the back, you can have them maybe folded down a little bit to be out of the way, but either way you can just kind of move them around to however you want them. So overall he doesn't have much issues. The only issues with like him standing is that the wings on the back, kind of make him back heavy, so you just have to have him leaning forward a little bit, but overall there's not many issues. And then to all his accessories, so first off we have his hat that already sort of mentioned there. So we have his hat again, you can just sit up on his head, but it does fall off pretty easily, so you just got to get it in the right position. We get an additional head of more of like an angry face, and I like the open mouth and everything, so that'll be fun if like doing an action scene and stuff. It'd be pretty fun to add that on. Then we get a bunch of hands, so it's just like an open hand and like a trigger finger hand. Well, we get two hands doing like gun fingers and stuff, so we got those. So if you don't want to have guns, you can make the gun fingers. We get a set of fist hands there, so again, if you want some fist fighting, you can do that. We also get a thumbs up hand, so we can be giving you a thumbs up, and then we get an additional trigger finger hand there as well for the right. And with those we also get some guns itself, so we have these two guns which look pretty cool. So we can put one in like his holster, we can put one in his hands, we can do whatever, but let's go ahead and just maybe try and put this one down in his holster maybe. So I've tried both guns in the holster, and the holster's made more specifically for the revolver, just with the shape and everything, but either one won't go in far enough to be able to like the strap down, so the handle's sticking out way too far, and I have it pushed all the way down as far as it'll go, so that's a little unfortunate, but we can just put that other pistol in his hand. He also comes with some egg grenades, so some little white grenades that are shaped like eggs, so pretty cool. So we can try and put these in his hands, but it doesn't look like any of the hands will fit them, but he does have some slots here on the back that we can slide him into. So the egg grenades just hang there on the back of his belt. And as I mentioned, he was on TV as part of a film festival, so we get like some movie related stuff. So we get a reel of film here, so pretty cool, just like a classic reel of film with the black film there, so pretty awesome. We get a VHS tape, so that's pretty cool, very reminiscent of stuff, so nice little VHS tape. And then we also get a poster here that you can put up on like the display and stuff. So this is Ace Duck Gets Revenge, and then some names of actors and stuff, but they all have like bird related names, so that's pretty fun. So it's just like a thicker cardboard sort of piece, and we just left it in the thing so it doesn't get damaged, so that's pretty cool overall there for Ace Duck. And then we also get Mutagen Man, real name Seymour Guts, so pretty funny name. And he was a nerdy delivery man that suffered from disorientation, and he stumbled into a laboratory that held Krang's secret mutagen, and Bebop and Rocksteady ended up shooting at him, and he fell off a catwalk into the vat of mutagen, so very similar to like the Joker. And he came out all dismembered as just a brain, eyes, mouth, and spine, so we can see that all right in there. And so Shredder built him a suit that contained mutagen to preserve his remains, but we see that Donatello ended ends up helping cure him, and then he turns back into a human, and he gets to choose his own appearance, and he chooses to be a good-looking man. But here we have him all as the dismembered form. So we have that suit that Shredder built him, so we have his clear plastic like tank piece, but then he's got some arms and legs and stuff, but you see he's all just sort of like put together, and then he's just got this big piece containing his mutagen and everything, and then so he's got some mutagen down there, and then he's got his spine and head there that it mentioned is all that's left of him. So he looks very cool and a very interesting figure for this as well. I really like this a lot. So for movements, of course, we can't really do any movements with like the head and everything, at least not right now. So we can just go to the shoulders, so the shoulders can come up about 90 degrees. It's hard to move, you know, have some limitation with the design overall, but can come up there just under 90 degrees, rotate around within there. We get a little bit of a bicep twist, a double elbow joint that bends up that far, but we do have the ring like in this section, so it doesn't allow you to bend that far. And wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. No ab crunch or twist or anything, obviously, because of the piece, but his legs can move up about close to 90 degrees out to the side a little bit, you know, not much of the splits, but his thigh twist in there, a double knee joint that can bend up that far to the back. And like with this one, the foot can rock back and forth a little bit and twist side to side, and then we get more of a foot on this side, so you can see a little bit more. He's got like a little bulbous piece there on his knee, so the knees look different and everything, but he's got this little contraption that again allows the foot to move, and these pieces actually slide around in there, so you can get the foot to move around still. So not a bad figure. It's not hard to move him or anything, but then we can also get inside to him, so you can just like pull the little pieces out. This one doesn't really stick in too much at all. It's just barely there, but it's pretty loose. But the other one's actually sort of like stick in and stuff, so you have to kind of pull them out a little bit there, but it allows you to fold the flaps up there, and then this whole piece can slide off, and so it's just attached there by the tube in the back. And then we can also pop this clear piece off the front, so it just slides right off, and we can get access to him inside. So then you have the mutagen down there, his spine piece and stuff, and his face there, which you can switch out, as we'll see with accessories. So with this, you just have to like pull his head out, and it's pretty tough, at least on mine here. So the head does actually pop out and everything, so it does attach with like a peg piece there into the back, so it kind of keeps his head in place, and then the spine just attaches down into those there. So you have this, and then we can switch out his head and everything, so it is on like a normal like head peg, and then the mouth can move and open. So I like this face where he's kind of like worried and everything, but if we go ahead and move into his accessories, we get that additional head, so he's got more of an angry head, so there you can see like the mouth move and everything. So I kind of do want to switch this out because I do like the angry face a little bit more, so let's see if I can switch it. So there, I got the head switch out. I think I got it in all the way and everything, so that looks pretty cool. I do like the angry face more. So for this, you just put the plastic piece just back on. It just kind of sticks down in the bottom there around the bell, and then just claps on over the front, and then you just take the piece, slide it back on the top. There is like a little design. You just slide it back on till it sits flat there, and then pop all the tubes back in, fold the shoulder pieces down, and then again just pop the tubes back in and everything. And so now you've got back to Mutagen Man again. And for other accessories, you get some hands. So we have like some grip hands there with sort of like trigger fingers. We have an open palm hand, and then we also have two like open like grip style hands or whatever, clasping hands there. We get a tank canister here, so canister made with some mutagen or something to fuel his body. I don't know exactly what this is for, but it's a nice like nozzle piece there, but a nice little canister piece. And then he also has a gun as well, so a gun probably Shredder gave him to use against the turtles and stuff. Don't know what it does or anything, maybe shoot some mutagen, not exactly sure, but it does look pretty cool with the two tanks and everything. So let's try and put these into his hands. So there we got Mutagen Man with the gun. So overall, that looks pretty cool for him. I really like that you can open and change the heads out and stuff, and just his overall design, very interesting and different for a NECA turtle figures and stuff. So overall, I really do like this figure. Well, there we have our Ace Duck and Mutagen Man, and let's go and bring in the turtle so we can see the height difference there. So you can see Ace Duck is definitely taller, and it's about the same height with Mutagen Man. So overall, this is a pretty cool 2-pack where we get Ace Duck and Mutagen Man. Both are very cool looking figures, and I really like the design and like stuff they did to make Mutagen Man come to life. I think they did a really good job there. So both of these are really cool figures. But let me know what you thought of them down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with a thumbs up. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.